that cause you to have sleepless nights? What question that makes your heart in many pieces? Where we search for answers, true or false? Yes, we have to be careful. But I tell somebody that we can still trust Jesus. And why would I say that this world is wicked? Let me tell you why I said that. It is Jeremiah who would have said in Jeremiah chapter 9:17, he said that the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know the heart? But I tell somebody, in spite of everything, it is said that, but the Lord searcheth the heart. He tries the reins even to give every man according to the limits of his tithing. It is said that it is the Lord that searches the heart. It is said that the Lord knows everything. That's why he is referred to as Almighty, immortal, invisible, God, only wise. He's referred to as the omniscient one. He knows everything, everybody. So if God knows everything, why are we afraid of God everything? God knows what you need even before you ask. So why not ask him? But understand this, everybody, that as God searches the heart, I tell you, he does it because he loves us. Yes, he loves us. From the very moment humanity sinned in the Garden of Eden, it is recorded in Genesis chapter 2 and down to in chapter 3. When man sinned, it was God who went in search of man while man was running from God. So if God searches for us, why are we running? This afternoon, I challenge us to come a little bit closer as I will bring the message on in the next 3 minutes. Listen keenly. God is searching for you today. He is searching for you and I. Remember, he searches the heart. As David said, search me, O God. Know my thoughts, I pray. Try me, dear Savior. Know my heart, I pray. And David went on to say, see if there is any wicked way in me. This afternoon, it doesn't appear how well dressed we are. We still have problems. Sometimes we hide behind the mask of how we look, but yet in our hearts we are bleeding. But this afternoon, I challenge somebody that Jesus is still the friend that's sticking closer than a brother. He's the one that can fix those broken and wounded hearts. He's the one who would have suffered. He would have bled. And ultimately, he died for you and I. So I challenge us today. Let us trust Jesus. You and I, we were lost in sin, but guess what? It was Christ who died for us. Luke chapter 15 tells us that it was Jesus who left the 99 and went in search of just one that was lost. It tells us that if you were the only one on earth that sinned, Christ still would have died just for you. It tells us that for God so loved you, he loved the entire world, and that's why he died for you. But today I challenge you again, turn over everything to Jesus. I can't be at funerals and not tell you this, everybody. As we search for answers, I tell you that the answer is still found in Jesus. Every time I go to a funeral, always be mindful that death is very near to all of us. We know Ecclesiastes 9 verse 5, Solomon reminds us that the living know that they will die, but the dead knows nothing. Funeral tells us that, everybody. Also, we know in 1 Samuel 20 verse 3, it tells